At some point in your life, you might have seen this lumpy dude, the Michelin Man. He's supposed to be made from tires. But aren't tires black? So why is he white? First, let's talk about how the fuck somebody actually makes this lumpy dude their company mascot. The inspiration for the mascot came from the founder himself, French industrialist Edouard Michelin. In 1894, he was hanging out with his brother Andre at the Lyon Universal Exhibition when he saw a pile of tires and said, "Look, with arms it would make a man." Andre liked the idea, so a few years later he commissioned French artist Au Galop to make an ad for the company that looked like this. The ad shows the mascot drinking broken glass and nails just to illustrate how tough Michelin tires were. By the way, you see this word here, Bibendum? That's the mascot's actual name. It comes from the Latin phrase which translates to "now is the time to drink." It's a quote by the Roman poet Horace. I guess Picasso was right. Early on, Bibendum was a bad motherfucker. He was shown as a ruthless gladiator, a knight, a ladies' man, and a cigar-smoking ballroom dancer. You'll notice that he's shown a lot either drinking or smoking cigars, and that's because the company was trying to relate to its audience at the time. Back in the day, the company's target audience was the upper class, rich people essentially. And of course, they drank and smoked cigars all the time, so that's why they catered towards that image. But anyways, why is Bibendum white? Seems a little racist. One thing you'll notice in these ads is that the tires you see here are white. This was actually how most tires looked like in the 1800s and early 1900s. But why? Well, natural rubber is actually white. It wasn't until 1912 that companies began adding carbon chemicals to the tire rubber formula. Carbon helped diffuse heat from the tires, which minimized thermal damage, made them a lot easier to clean, and just overall better quality for wear and tear on the road. So that's why Michelin Man is white, because rubber's natural color is white. The only other evidence of Bibendum being a different color was this ad that ran in North Africa in 1922, which showed him in a darker gray color. Here you can see the mascot dressed in traditional Bedouin costume, which was a population of nomadic Arabs that typically wore babooshes and jalabas. Fast forward to the 1930s, Michelin began using less outside artists, and as a result that consolidated the mascot's image into what we know today. This little guy has been through a lot in the past century. Let's just thank God that he doesn't look like this anymore. So if you ever want to sound smart and impress your date, now you know the Michelin Man story. But let's be honest, you're not going on any dates. I mean, look at you.
Boom, roasted.
So that's it for this video. Make sure to like and subscribe to this channel if you want to see more delightful content like this. See you guys later. Love you like a headache.
Big time, knowing that.